What's up, guys, and welcome back to my reading journey. Hope we're all doing fantastic. And today, I'm gonna finish the story I started yesterday. Little Speck and Garnered Fruit. So, let's do this. In my precinct, growled the captain. Are you sure, kid? I'll take it as a favor. Have you got the entry? How is to be? How is? How is it to be done? Hammers, said the kid. They haven't got any steel on the doors yet. You'll need 10 men. No, they won't let me in the place. Danner has been trying to do me. He thought I tripped him. I tripped him off for the other raid. I didn't though. You want to hurry. I've got to get back home. The house is only 3 blocks from here. Before 10 minutes he sped the captain with a dozen men stole with their guide into the hallway of the dark and virtuous looking building in which many businesses were conducted by day. Third floor, rear, said the kid softly. I led the way. 2 axemen faced the door that he pointed out to them. It seems all quiet, said the captain doubtfully. Are you sure your tip is straight? Cut away, said the kid. It's on me if it ain't. The axes crashed through the as yet unprotected door. A blaze of light from within poured through the smashed panels. The door fell, and the riders sprang into the room with their guns handy. The big room was furnished with the gaudy magnificence dear to Denver Dick's Western ideas, where various well patronized games were in progress. About 50 men who were in the room rushed upon the police in a grand break for personal liberty. The plain-clothes man had to do a little clean club swinging. More than half the patrons escaped. Danner Dick had graced his game with his own presence that night. He led the rush that was intended to sweep away the smaller body of riders. But when he saw the kid, his manner became personal. Being in the heavyweight class, he cast himself joyfully upon his slighter enemy, and they rolled down a flight of stairs in each other's arms. On the landing, they separated and tactics separated and arose. And then the kid was able to use some of his professional tactics, which had been useless to him while in the clutch of a 200 pounds sporting gentleman who was about to lose 20,000 worth of paraphernalia. No idea what is this, but anyway. After one quishing his adversary, the kid hurried upstairs and through the gambling room into a smaller apartment connecting by the arched doorway. Here was a long table set with choicest chinaware and silver, and lavishly furnished with food that expensive and spectacular sort of which he devotees of sport are supposed to be fond. Here again was to perceive the liberal and florid taste of a gentleman with the urban cognomental prefix. The number 10 patient leather shoe protruded a few of its inches outside the tablecloth along the floor. The kid sized this and plugged for a black man in a white tie and the grab of a servitor. "Get up," commanded the kid. "Are you in charge of this free lunch?" "Yes, sir, I was." "Has they done punched us again, boss?" "Looks that way. Listen to me. Are there any peaches in this layout? If there ain't, I'll have to throw up the sponge." "There are 3 dozen, sir," when the game opened his evening. "But I reckon the gentleman done ate them all up. If you'd like to eat a first-rate orange, sir, I can find you some." "Get busy," ordered the kids sternly, "and move whatever peach crop you've got quick, or there will be trouble. If anybody oranges me again tonight, I'll knock his face off." The raid on Denver's Dick's high-priced and prodigal luncheon revealed one lone last pitch that had escaped the Epicurean jaws of the followers of chance. Into the kid's pocket it went, and that in the fatal indefatigable forager departed immediately with his prize. With scarcely a glance at the scene of the sidewalk below, where the officers were loading their prisoners into the patrol wagons, he moved homeward with long, swift strides. His heart was light as he went. So rode the knights back to Camelot after perils, and high dates done for their lady's fare. The kid's lady had commanded him, and he had obeyed. True, it was but a peach that she had craved, but it had been no small deed to glean a peach at midnight from that wintry city where yet the February snows lay like iron. She had asked for a peach. She was his bride. In his pocket the peach was warming in his hand that held it for fear that it might fall out and be lost. On the way the kid turned in at an all-night drugstore and said to the spectacled clerk, "Say, sport, I wish you'd size up this rib of mine and see if it's broke. I was in a little scrap and bumped down a flight or two of stairs. The druggist made an examination. It isn't broken, was his diagnosis, but you have a bruise there that looks like you'd fallen off the Flatiron twice. Flatiron. Where is this? That's all right, said the kid. Let's have your clothes brush, please. The bride waited in the rosy glow of the pink lamp shade. The miracles were not all passed away by breathing and desire for some side thing, a flower, a pomegranate. Oh, yes, a peach. She could send for her man into the night, into the world which could not withstand him, and he would do her bidding. And now he stood by her chair and laid the peach in her hand. Naughty boy, she said fondly. Did I say a peach? I think I would much rather have had an orange. Blessed be the bride. Women. Alright guys, thank you for joining me today and see you tomorrow on the next story. Thank you for joining. Bye.